Howdy, yo! Howdy!
How is everybody today?
Got a cowboy hat.
He does. He does have a cowboy hat. I have a cowboy hat too, but I left mine upstairs.
Much obliged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Howdy, Cal. Yes,
Hey,
we
Cal.
got the hat. Hola, Scott. Oh, David says nice hat.
Oh, thank you, David.
Mr. H has not got his glasses on, so I might be the one reading the chat today. But anything you want to be said, just pop it in the chat and I'll try to read it all out if it's clean. No rude things.
No, exactly.
I'm
Howdy.
Stuart. Enjoy the air conditioning. My motorhome parked about 60 miles from you in Bandera.
Oh, cool.
Yes, we are enjoying the aircon, although where we're sat right now, the aircon wasn't actually on, was it? We sat in here, it was a little bit warm, but not too warm.
Shinerbock. Shinerbock.
Doomsday
Howdy.
Doomsday wants to know, have you got matching chaps? Oh, did you hear that? Howdy.
Howdy. Alana's going round going, howdy. Alana's going around saying howdy, so how cool is that?
Yes. She has also picked up another word, hasn't she?
She's picked up quite a few.
She's picked up quite a few, but one of the other words she's picked up is Bucky's.
Bucky's, yes.
Well, Bucky. So
oh my God,
she
yes.
refers to the beaver as Bucky, and if she wants anything with the beaver on, it's Bucky.
So we got a video, so we put it on social media. So if you are, any of you guys on, if any of you, you know, well, if you are, any of you guys on Facebook or Instagram and or Twitter, we've got a video of Alana.
Yes, I'm going to pop it on. Please
jump over if you can. Pop over for a bit of behind the scenes.
I've got to say something quickly. David, can you just confirm? I'm saying Vice with a V, but is it Weiss? Because I'm just used to pronouncing things a little bit like German.
So W is like a V,
yes.
And not a W.
But that's I keep referring to you, and because you've helped us out a lot with research, I want to make sure I'm saying the name right. But David says, are you drinking ice cold Shiner or Euro style lukewarm beer? Now, I've got to say,
it's between.
It is between, just because we haven't long bought it and it's not cold. But in the UK, we absolutely hate having warm beer or lukewarm beer. It has to be cold. That's when we like draft beer, because it comes out nice and cold.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
It is.
We are having the best time in Texas. The best time ever. As you know, a lot of you know, I'm a country boy, and I'm like peas in the pod. Honestly, I love it. I bloody love it here.
We've got John Johns in the chat as well. He's celebrating being a member for 20 months.
20 months.
We've
bloody
also
love
got
you.
Tom to the NTX. We've got Matthew.
Hey, Tom.
Wright.
Hey, guys, just quickly. There's 200 people watching. Only 63 likes. 216 people watching. Only 63 likes. Please. For the Shinerbock.
No, if the
please like the video.
If the chat goes too quickly, I do apologise. I try to catch up with a lot of what's on there. Just to let you know, we're sat here, us two. Here. And Alana's just here, and she's playing. So the accommodation that we're in at the moment, it's got a lovely little toy kitchen. So she's happy playing with that, and it's got Minnie Mouse, so she keeps running out saying Minnie.
Wow.
Oh, that's super chat. Hey there from John Johns. Hey there, you sound healthier. Glad you're having fun. Safe travels.
Oh, thank you, sir.
John.
Thank you, sir.
John's an absolute legend, and he's such a helpful and lovely man. But John, yes, we are all feeling much better, I think. We still got a little bit of, I've got a little bit of a cough, but I think some of that might be attributed to the air conditioning, because we're not obviously used to it. And I get, because I've got asthma, anything that gets a bit cold, I get, like, if I have ice cream or cold drinks, I cough. So I think that might be it. But you're feeling a lot better on the whole. Yeah,
a little bit. I got, like, tablets and stuff just to sort of take the edge off, but I'm having the best. Sorry, we are having the best time in your beautiful country.
Oh, John Carroll. Sorry, darling. Hello from Fort Worth. So we were in Fort Worth.
Howdy.
We actually, a funny little thing, somebody messaged yesterday on our drive down to through Hill Country to get into our destination, and they said, we just saw you, but they didn't come and say hi. So I don't know whether they came and joined the channel after seeing us or whatever. But if you do see us, just come and say hi. Come and talk to us.
Please.
Even if we're in the middle of filming something, you can be part of a video. Just come and say hi.
Yeah.
We'd love to meet as many of you as possible.
We done meet and greets with our patrons.
We did.
We bumped into Travis H.
We did.
Travis H, lovely guy. He was like a subscriber back when we had like 3,000 subscribers, and yeah, he was like talking about the challenges I used to do, and lovely guy. It was so cool meeting him. We met up at
Black Rifle Coffee.
And we looked into it because obviously it's like we don't talk about pals too much, but the story behind it all was wow. We had to go there. We had to support.
We wanted to do our bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
Even if it was just buying a coffee, we wanted to make sure we supported all the veterans out there.
Yeah, exactly.
But lovely coffee, lovely environment.
Yeah.
Alana loved it as well, didn't she?
She loved it. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen on our stories, we posted like all the I'll say service badges that were on the wall. So that was really cool.
Tom, TBNTX, Tom Bedmore.
Yay!
Bloody love you. Another long-time subscriber, friend of the channel, friend of ours, Patreon, $10. Thank you so much. Much love to Nikki, David, and Tola Alana. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you.
We bloody love you. I'm seeing lots of howdies.
It's because you're a cowboy now, sir.
Sir. Oh. I love it. I love saying sir and ma'am.
It's lovely, isn't it?
I love it.
And it's like,
respectful.
I always say like, sorry and pardon me. Well, I don't say pardon me as much. I always apologise. Because I think we're getting in the way a lot. Not because I think we're getting in the way, but Alana likes to run around and I'm constantly going, sorry. And everyone's like, you're all right, you're fine. And it's like, you're right. That's
Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's our accent from that. But
that's Red Dead Redemption 2.
We've also got Joyanne in the house.
Yay!
Celebrating a member for 2 months. So Joyanne is also one of our lovely patrons.
Yeah,
and
thank
she's
you.
a little D&D member as well.
Yeah, legend.
Chef
de jour 78. Thank you. Back again.
I don't know. Oh, okay. I was going to say I don't know what that is. So grab some cinnamon Altoids. Cinnamon is natural cough suppressant. Well, good job. I like cinnamon. Can I take that in the form of a cinnamon roll?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Mrs. H loves cinnamon.
Yeah, anything to have cinnamon.
Oh my God, 302 people watching, 201 likes. If you haven't liked this video, please. I would be honoured.
Okay, Ken B, we've got a super chat from Ken B. Hey, should be clear tonight. You can see the big and bright. Don't forget the eclipse tomorrow before noon. Yes, we need to do that. We need to see the eclipse. So I think somebody in the chat said about the solar eclipse glasses. I actually did see them being sold. I think it was in Bucky's today.
Wow.
But we haven't got any.
Bloody hell, how good is Bucky's? Jeez. I think we got a super chat.
Oh, the super chat?
Oh no, sorry, that was Ken B. Legend. Kaz in the house, Mary Brown. T260. I love that name. It's like a Terminator. T260.
That's your impression, is it?
T260. I love it. We are having the best time. Okay, this for us is the first time ever, and for me, coming to America without seeing family, and I get it in terms of like the road trip.
Oh,
it has been one massive road trip, and it's been amazing, hasn't it?
Like,
there's so many like culture shocks, and I'm always we're thinking about doing a video about our culture shocks because there's been so many.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, I get it. And I'm like, I'm driving in Texas, and I'm like, I'm doing the driving thing. Miss Daisy. And I'm not sure who Miss Daisy is, but it's like I get a buzz from like, I'm doing it. I'm driving in Texas.
You're doing a really good job of the driving. I mean, the whole thing at times has been a little bit scary, but not because anything is here to be scared of. It's because we're like,
that's
planners.
new. Yeah. Oh, yes.
We like to know where we're staying, and literally we've been booking accommodation for the next day, the night before. So we've been driving, going, oh, let's just go there and let's try and book somewhere to stay. And it's been a bit like, that is completely out of our comfort zone, but it has been an experience.
It's been so cool.
We've got our very first super chat on a live stream from Regina. Oh, sorry, that went funny. Regina.
Thank you.
Maybury. American League Championships in baseball will be starting soon. Will y'all be here while the games are going on? The Texas teams are competing against each other.
Whoa.
Oh, so we leave Tuesday.
Yeah, we fly back Tuesday afternoon, and it's like an overnight flight. But it's been so good here.
Hang on a minute.
It's been so good.
I had to wait for somebody to send me one of these, a sausage gravy whisk.
That's a toy one.
And then Anna's got one in the toy kitchen here. Can you make us some sausage gravy?
Oh my days.
Do you want to come and say hi?
Love it. Honestly.
Can you make some dinner?
Okay,
I'll have.
I actually think I might shed a tear. I normally cry anyway because I'm normally saying goodbye to my sister, who I love. She's like my twin. She's like the female version of me, but much better looking and much more intelligent than I am. And it's horrible saying goodbye. It never got easy. She's been over here.
What have you got for us?
She's been in America for 20 years. And it's never got easy. And this is the first time I've come to America. And actually, yeah, it is. This is the first time I've come to America and not seen my twin or my sister. And it's emotional because I'm like, we sit here and go,
wow, we're here.
I cannot believe it. I literally, it's like,
you might think this is funny, but we have to keep pinching ourselves and going like, we are actually in Texas. And I know like not everyone's from Texas, but for us, we didn't ever think we'd come to Texas. So this is like a dream. And I'm sure it'll be the same when we go to other states. But it's just, it's a surreal experience. We've got to keep reminding ourselves that we're actually living it, not like to let the time go past so quickly that we wake up and be like, did that happen?
We want to savor every and drain out every second of our time in Texas because for me, the people make it.
Oh yeah.
I just cannot. I've never been anywhere where everyone is so nice and welcoming and will go out of their way to help you out. And I knew Southern hospitality was good. And I love Florida. I absolutely love Florida. But obviously, Florida is quite a tourist place. So this is like, for me, the first time of being in Texas and experiencing that, the hospitality. And for me, I mean, I'm a country boy, and I've said this quite a few times, and I apologize. I'm a country boy in England. So I love fields, I love trees, I love animals walking by, the fresh air, and people are more polite in the country in the UK. And I'm guessing it's similar. Oh, Alana's got my phone.
Yeah, and I think she can actually work it.
But it's
I think it's unlocked.
No, she's unlocked my phone. You. She unlocked my phone.
Alana, stand up. Hello. Say hi.
Say hi. It's all your aunties and uncles across the pond.
You say howdy.
Howdy.
Tell them about Bucky.
Howdy. Bucky. See, she's an honorary Texan.
Wow, a lot of you said the little Texan is back home. She is. Okay. Oh, is that a super sticker? Night Spearhead, $4.99.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I've just pressed it.
Yay.
Hang on, I've lost another chat. It's my fault.
So our little Southern Belle. Oh, no, you can't have the beer. We've got 467 people watching, and only, I say only, but we've got 310 likes. If you haven't liked this video, please like this video.
No, I'm really going to apologise because that wasn't very good English. I've done something on the chat and I missed a few things. So we've got Chef de Jour is saying, Alto is a really strong mince, usually near the cash register. Okay, I'm going to look out for them. I have found one of my new favourite stores today as well. I can't remember the name of it, but I will post tomorrow when I remember the name from the receipt.
Oh, the red building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picos, Mr. H, I'd love to see you all tomorrow, can we? We do, well, you can answer.
We've been trying to do some meet and greets with Patreons. And I don't want to be like, oh, you got to pay or whatever, but
we did actually make some plans for tomorrow already.
Yeah.
So we are going to be traveling because we've hopefully got something good lined up, which I don't want to give away too much because hopefully it'll be in a video. But we've got somebody meeting us tomorrow to actually.
Oh yes, we have. Yeah, we have. Yeah.
But if we make it, I don't know how long it'll take. If we make it back in time and we can arrange last minute meet and greet.
Yeah.
Which I find really fun. I find it funny saying.
I've loved the meet and greets.
Oh, we've loved them, but I find it funny calling it a meet and greet. It's just like a come say hi, catch up.
But when it's like literally, we said to some of our patrons, it's like we're nothing special. We're just normal. We're just like, and it's like, oh, thank you for taking time out to hang out with us. It's like, yeah, but no, thank you for taking time out to spend time with us. We're not like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a strange one, but we've got a few more.
Yes, so Brandon TKO, I got your next round of Whataburger, chocolate milkshake for Baby H. I don't know if to say what I thought of Whataburger, but we tried a Whataburger, didn't we?
Whataburger.
I don't want to give anything away until that video is out.
Whataburger.
But you may have found out what we thought of that one. So Elk70, glad you're having fun. So when's the move to the US? Well, hopefully as soon as they'll have her.
If anyone can sponsor us,
excuse me.
If anyone can sponsor us and give us a green card, yeah.
Is it? I'm hoping I'm going to say it right. I'm going to try to say Caris Bark, not Charis. I think it's Caris. I've never loved a state more than I love Texas and Texans. Obviously, for us, we've not been to all those states yet, but from our experience here, I have to agree with you.
Yeah. Queuing in lines for various barbecues we've been to, people chat and go, oh, no, where are you from? And, and it's like, it's so easy to strike up a conversation.
Oh, yeah.
And people are so kind. We did a barbecue. We're not going to say where. We did a barbecue yesterday. And the general manager was the
best,
a beautiful human being, and we were obviously videoing, in the establishment, and a few people came up, and this guy was like, how was it? Did you enjoy it? Really personal, and I just said, look, I just love it here, absolutely. Love it here. I love the people. And he thanked me. And I was like, he was like, no, thank you. That's good to hear. I was like, don't thank me. Thank y'all. Because you guys are what make Texas amazing, because I've never known anything like it. Because obviously I've been to every state has their own little niche and own little thing that's like beautiful and precious to them, but it's really struck me how nice the Texans we've met. We know there's good and bad everywhere, but it's just been.
I've not come across a Texan I didn't like yet.
No.
Did I sound a bit?
You went in the country then.
Hey, I need my hat back on. But we might find this experience when we go and do something similar in a different state.
Yeah.
But for us, it's just been a really, I'm trying to think of the word, but it's like a humbling experience because we're living out a dream.
Yeah.
And everyone that's been involved in our journey, all of you that are watching now, have been supporting the channel and like adding to this journey that we're on at the moment, it is a dream.
Yeah.
I actually got quite emotional, didn't I? When like, we were watching the sunset and I was like all teary and stuff like that. And you were like, "You all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I just can't believe we're here."
I actually thought I did something wrong. I thought I
Oh.
was in trouble. And I was like, "Are you all right?" And you were like, because we had a lovely, lovely sunset.
That was in Fort Worth. Yeah.
That was in Fort Worth, yeah. Oh, that was lovely.
I'll try and post some photos of the sunset that we had. Not very good at capturing the photos, but yeah, it was beautiful. And I was just like, I cannot believe as a family we are here doing this.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard saying goodbye because Texas, you guys have been so good to us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's been an adventure on so many different levels. Whether it's like, you know, obviously flying out, you know, we didn't have all our accommodation booked out, did we?
We had the first like 2 nights.
We do not do that.
No.
We do not do. We want everything planned out.
I know.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
We talked about it in the last live, but like, I like to plan that much that I had a spreadsheet for what we needed to do video-wise.
No, just.
And that's me. I'm a bit anal like that. So to not know where we were staying night on night, I was a bit like. And obviously, because we've got Alana, we just needed to make sure it was safe. But a lot of you have helped us with that and said, like, stay in these places, not this place. This is a good place. That's not a good place. This would be a really good recommendation. And I messaged that person today. But the person that told us about coming to where we are now, I cannot thank you enough.
I tip my hat to you, sir.
We've had a fantastic trip, but this is a beautiful, perfect ending.
Yeah, we really, we love it. Absolutely love it. And I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I love saying sir and ma'am. I love that respect.
Right, I'm going to go.
Have you been through all the.
Yes, I'm going to go back to the chat. Okay.
Back to the chat.
Jack Cole, I see Mr. and Mrs. H drinking Shinerbot beer. Thoughts on the Texas treasure? Oh, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Known as Shiner. Okay. Thoughts?
It's much better than the light beers because obviously we're English. It's a drinking culture, isn't it? Not ideal, but we like a beer, don't we?
So when we went to Florida, I think the main beers that we could get were, and this might not be true, but that's the main beers we saw. It was like the Coors Light, Miller Light, Bud Light.
The light beers, yeah.
And then there was the Still Reserve, which for us, I know that's bloody strong. That tasted more like a beer that we're used to.
Yeah, just a can, just a sort of like.
But with
this is lovely.
So I've got to admit, when we were at the stockyards,
it's a lot stronger, isn't it?
We had 2 drinks, didn't we? I don't know if it was cans. Was it cans we had?
I think it's bottles.
No, it was either a can or a glass, a draft. I think they were cans, and I had a Lone Star, and you had a Shiner Bock, and I said the Shiner Bock had a funny, like, caramelly taste afterwards, and I didn't like it, and I preferred the Lone Star. But
I prefer the Shiner Bock.
Shiner Bock in a bottle today. This is my first Shiner Bock since that sip of yours. I actually quite like it. It's a nice drink.
Shiner Bock's great. Stacey says, bloody love you. Bloody love you guys. 570 people watching. Howdy. Howdy, guys. If you haven't already, please like the video. We are loving the Southern and Texas hospitality.
Kelly Patterson says,
hey, Kelly.
Did you get a chance to meet Mr. Matt Pittman at Meat Church? Do you know what? We were going to take a trip through Waxahachie on the way up to Fort Worth, weren't we? But because we weren't feeling the best and we just wanted to get there, we just detoured, didn't we? We said, let's not bother.
We had a few plans.
Not yet.
We had a few plans driving up, and for me, obviously driving a long distance from, it's not long for you guys, but driving from Round Rock up to Dallas Fort Worth, it was a long drive. It was, for me, quite daunting. All these highways, and obviously I had precious cargo. I had the two most important things in my life, my wife and our daughter. So, and I didn't feel the best. So we did have plans to come up and stop, and me personally, didn't quite feel it. But we got there, didn't we?
Not to Waxahachie.
No, but I would have loved to have stopped there because I've got a bit of a man crush on Matt Pittman.
You do?
I do. He's like, I really like his videos. I like his style. He's really knowledgeable, but just a really entertaining guy. And I'm like, I don't know him. I've never known him, but I'd be like, he's one of those guys you think I'll be good mates with him. He'd be a good guy to sort of hang out with, have a beer with, But oh my days, how good is the barbecue?
It's not working, darling.
How good is the barbecue?
I know.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
I can't get to work.
How good's the food? The food, the barbecue, Bucky's. Oh my days. Right, we got a couple, we got a $20. So I've not got my, sorry, ma'am. I love it, ma'am and sir. That's so good. So respectful. Helen W, $20. Thank you so much. Sorry, ma'am. I do not have my glasses, or my glasses. So your love for Texas is so genuine. Oh, that is infectious. It's making my heart filled with gratitude for living in the USA. Yeah, so you should, exactly. I'm in San Diego. I hope the rest of your trip was amazing and you have a safe journey. Thank you so much. Helen W, thank you so much. It's just how we feel. It is exactly just how we feel. And it's just like Helen W gave us $20 saying thank you. The love, our genuine love for Texas. It's like
amazing. Oh,
we just sort of say what we see, don't we? And sort of say how people are, and it's just like, I love the respect. I love the respect. I'm very old-fashioned. Mrs. H is very old-fashioned. And I don't like using the word old-fashioned. It's like how things should be. If you see an traditional, but it's how us humans, civilized humans, should be. You tip your hat, you open the door up for a lady. If an old person comes onto a bus, you give up your seats. Someone lets you out. If you're driving, you put your hand up, or it's just like, I don't know. For me, being a UK English country boy, it fits. Joey, bloody love you, Joey. We had the pleasure of spending a few hours with Joey, didn't we? At the State Fair.
We did.
Lovely. What a lovely man.
He is. So Joey said, my best State Fair experience ever. Bloody love you. Well, we bloody love you. And thank you for spending the time with us.
Yeah.
We had such a great day.
It was cool. It was really cool. And it was really nice hanging out with obviously Joey, Brandon, Deidre, her son as well.
Dalen and Alan.
Yes.
Well, they're not both her sons, by the way. Deidre, you've not got two sons. Alan's not your son.
Cheers, guys.
Pepper Moon, you should watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre while you're there. Well, before we left, Mr. H wanted to watch what's the Waco documentary?
Oh yeah, don't want to talk about that.
No, but you wanted to watch it, and I was like, I don't want to watch that till we get back, but we watched it anyway.
Yeah.
Somebody asked us if we see Waco. We drove through Waco on the way up to Fort Worth. Happy honey, no, don't watch that.
Whoa, big text. $5. Last year, I did 1,500-mile road trip and never left Eastern Texas.
Well, we're feeling that at the moment. Like, you could just drive for miles and miles and miles and still be in Texas. But at the same time, for us, we were driving, we were like, oh, that didn't take long. I'm like,
I know, it's weird.
We hit a road, so I go, oh, you got 20 miles on this road, and then you turn right, and it's like a minute, and we're there, and we're like, we're not driving that fast, by the way, but it's like we hit that bit, and we're like, that didn't take long. And
I know, it's weird.
The drive down from Fort Worth down through hill country, just like, so we went from we stayed in Arlington a night, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we didn't get everything we wanted to get done in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so we last minute decided we would stay.
Literally, everything's been last minute, isn't it?
And we said, right, let's just stay in Arlington tonight. We could head over to Dallas, do those couple of things. If we stay in Arlington, it's get us closer to the route we wanted to take, or the route we wanted to take down through hill country, down to San Antonio. So that's what we did. And we were like, right, we've got a good 4 hours, maybe 5 in the car. And we were like, okay.
It's weird.
It was.
I'm not used to it. I'm
quick,
not used to driving, and it's like it is a proper road trip. It's nothing like there's nothing like it in the UK.
And
nothing.
It went so quickly, and I've got to say, Alana was an absolute like diamond. She did not fuss 1 minute in that car, did she, for all these hours?
Yeah.
Although,
Alana.
Excuse me. What are you doing? Everyone can see you trying to climb those stairs.
There's 600 people watching you.
Come down then. That's it. You ready to go up the stairs with Mummy and Daddy, don't you?
Yeah. Good girl.
She's got I didn't even know we had that. So apparently here it looks like we have air hockey.
Is it? Do we?
Well, she's got one of the things.
Wow. Everything's amazing.
Jack Powell has given us a, for saying Waxahachie, nearly didn't say it then, proper from a fellow Texan.
Wow, thank you.
We've got to like...
John Lake, $20.
John, if you've got a message you want us to read out, just pop one down, we'll try and get it as well.
Thank you, sir.
But
love saying sir.
We're trying to...
bloody love saying sir and ma'am.
Sorry if I keep looking. I'm just keeping eyes on Alana as well.
Oh, Mandy Story.
Oh, hey,
Mandy. Love you. Wendy.
Oh, hello, Alana. And to Wendy says hello.
Kaz as well. Oh, Amanda Gonzalez.
Amanda.
Howdy. Howdy, ma'am. Amanda. First of all, hope Emma is well. And second of all, thank you so much for the super chat. And we hope you are well. And it is amazing being in the Lone Star State.
It is.
Honestly, I just like beaming. It's just so, I've completely embraced it, haven't we? Completely embraced it.
We're loving it here. We are.
It's kind of like...
Sorry, we sound like broken records.
But it's like, for me, it's like how it should be.
Oh, somebody, is it Toodles CA? I live 30 miles north of Houston. Welcome to Texas. I'm going to send our apologies that we are not going to make it to Houston on this vacation or this trip. We thought about it, and I think it was probably a wise decision not to try and add Houston to our trip, because we've not managed to spend nearly as much time in each of the cities that we wanted to visit. And I think if we went to Houston, it would have been another fleeting visit. Yeah. But that means, because we haven't done Houston, hopefully we'll be back. Hopefully.
And maybe get onto the KT Highway.
Freeway? Is it
freeway? Is it KT Highway or KT Freeway?
I don't know, but that thing looks scary.
26 lanes. Really? 26 lanes?
Otter asks, would we like to move to the US?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I said this in a post. So when I was 13 was my first time visiting the States. And there is no other country that I think I would want to live in. And I know each state's very different and like its own little country. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else other than the UK. And I don't really like living in the UK sometimes, or a lot of the time, but I'm grateful for some of the things that we do have in the UK. So if I was going to move and live somewhere else, it would be the US.
It is the people.
Ooh.
It's the people that make it. It's the people that make it amazing and special. You know, again, back to the old days, you know, Mr. H and Friends, you know, maybe we should change the name. I'm not sure, but you know, it's like the friends were always you guys. So Mr. H, obviously Mrs. H,
Sorry,
Baby H, you guys are our friends. So we've got a
Toxic 515. Howdy from Frisco. Glad you're here in Texas.
Thank you.
I think it was Frisco. We reacted to a comedy sketch by is it Gabrielle? I forgot his surname. But he did something and he mentioned Frisco, and I think that's my first glimpse of the word called Frisco. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold this table because Alana's playing with it.
Come on, you.
But yes, howdy, and thank you for joining us as well.
Oh, Holly, howdy from Orlando.
Hi Holly.
Love Florida.
Oh, George, yo, hey, Mr. and Mrs. H. I am so sorry. I need to message you back. I've just remembered. I meant to do it the other day. Alana, that's enough. But I think we were going from state to state, and not state to state, we've not left the state, city to city. So I didn't message you back. So I need to message you.
Alana.
I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I'm in Chatham, so it looks like Queen to me, but it's QXEEBXLLX. I'm in Chatham, England right now, and biggest culture shock was probably people aren't as social as we are in Texas. No,
100%, yeah.
I'd say a few of you described yourself as this as well, but I would say believe it or not, I'm quite shy, and I don't like making small talk because I don't feel like I'm very.
Sorry, sorry, ma'am.
It's because he got that cowboy hat on. Do you want to sit next to Mummy? Yeah. No. Okay. Sorry, you're stuck with me, guys. That's what I was saying. I feel like I am actually quite shy, and I don't like making small talk with people because I find myself awkward. I don't find other people awkward. So I struggle with it, but you guys, you just chat away, and I find that endearing, and I love it. And if somebody comes over to me and chats, you probably won't shut me up, but I'm not one to start a conversation because I do feel awkward. Right, Kelly Patterson, sorry, that just popped up. $10. If you ever get to Oregon, West Coast, go to Gold Beach and go to Jerry's jet boat ride up Rogue River Canyon. It's 8-hour round trip, but beautiful. Be ready to get wet. We would love to go there because that sounds just like fun. Jet boat ride, not sure if it's the same, but we love jet skiing.
Oh yeah.
So if that is a possibility and there's something like that, would love to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Joey. Oh, so a few people said they like that too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels a bit socially awkward, and I don't mean to be. I'm just that kind of person that thinks that people don't actually want to speak to me.
Yeah, but you're the most we honestly, I'm not just saying this. We will go out, and all of a sudden, people gravitate to Mrs. H, and they're like, you'll go shopping, and people will start chatting to you, won't they, about all their, well, not problems, but like
I get life stories.
Yeah, life stories.
I get people's life stories, but then that's probably because people choose to tell me it, and I'm probably not that person that would go and speak to that person. But if anyone wants to talk to me, I'm more than happy to have a conversation. I'd actually welcome people starting a conversation with me, but I'm not a very good conversation initiator.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, guys, very, very quickly, I'm sorry about the plug, but if you want to see more behind the scenes, if you would like to see more behind the scenes and support us and the channel, we do have a Patreon. Jump over there. We've done, was it 10 posts today?
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Patreon.
Patreon, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Friday the
lots
13th.
of things. Yeah, it's been a bad.
Okay.
Well, it's been fine.
First of all, we woke up. So Friday the 13th or 13th of October is my granddad's birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Jajal.
So he is no longer with us, but we always celebrate his birthday. And we woke up and that was that, and it was fine. And then I forgot it was Friday the 13th until we started driving today. And something reminds me, I can't remember what reminded me, but we had the most awful experience this morning.
I wouldn't say it's the most awful experience. It wasn't great.
For Mother over here, most awful experience. So we were talking to the lovely Grandma H, so Mr. H's mum, and we were talking to her. We've got like a little balcony, so we were talking to her out on the balcony, and Alana was with us. And then we were just about to go back inside, and you were talking. I said, "Well, I'll just go back inside with Alana," because she was like not playing up, but she wanted to watch TV or do what she wanted. And so Alana went inside, and I just, for 1 second, went, "I'll just go grab my coffee cup to go and put another coffee on." And as I did that, Alana locked the door. And I went to open it. I could not get back in the door. So Mr. H and I were locked out on a balcony, 3 stories up, with Alana inside the house.
We had to call the police out.
Well, we didn't. We called the
management agency,
the management company
we were
where we're staying,
checking for keys everywhere.
I was going to
windows.
I was going to jump down a story just to try and see if I could get in. I knew I had to do 3 stories.
Yeah, you know, you'd have broken your leg.
I would have, but I think, I'm not saying this is different for a dad, because it's not. You were more pragmatic, but it was like this little human that's running around was part of me.
Yeah, very upset.
And I was like, I do not care if I'm going to break legs. If I can get to where I will. And yeah, it was distressing. So we called the management agency, and they were like trying to help us, trying to contact people, but everyone was an hour away. And in the end, they called the local sheriff county, I think it was. So we actually had a visit from them today. And
he was lovely.
He was lovely. But I felt so bad because we were doing all we can. We were just shouting, going, "Hello, can anyone help us?"
And there was a neighbour called Bobby.
Yes, thank God for Bobby.
Bobby, literally a neighbour. He was cleaning down his balcony or windows and stuff. And I managed to shout, because he had like rock music going on. I was like, "Oh, he's definitely my cup of tea." And he was like, loads of music going on. And I was like waving, going, "Oh!" I was like, excuse me, sir. Anyway, he looked over, and I was like, and he goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "Can you help us, please?" Anyway, long story short, he came over. We gave him the code to get into the house, and he came up and let us in.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
it's been an emotional day today, isn't it?
Every thought was running through my mind, and we spoke about it after, and we had exactly the same thoughts. And I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But the frustrating thing was, Alana locked us out, and to be honest, it's a really stupid lock that shouldn't be on that kind of door. But we shouldn't have. In hindsight,
it's our fault.
It definitely is our fault. We shouldn't have let that little time lapse between her coming in the property and us like being outside. But every thought went through my head, and if it wasn't for the fact that the TV was on inside, it could have been a completely different.
Because we had stairs, she could go down.
But she just stood there, didn't she, watching the TV, and we were like, Anna, trying to be like happy and positive and not showing our fear.
But she got upset. She got really upset.
Open the door, and then we were like, we're just going to have to stop talking to her through the door, because if we stop talking to her, she's watching TV and she's fine. The minute we talk to her and she understands we're not coming through the door, she's getting upset. She got
really upset because we were like, that little the little turny knob on the handle. She locked it. I was like, oh, try and turn that, and she got really upset, and because she wanted us to come in. Obviously, we couldn't because we were, and it was like 50 minutes.
Like 50.
50 minutes.
And the embarrassing thing was, we were both in our pajamas, and Mr. Bobby, the neighbour who came in, helped us. And then the police officer that came in, I was like, "I'm so sorry, I'm in my pajamas."
But they were great. The police officer.
He was like, "Man, you're fine." And I was like, "Okay, thank you."
I wanted to get a photograph of him because he was cool, but he wanted to see my driver's license, which was like, yeah, that's fine.
No, I think for just their police reports.
Yeah, for their police reports, and which was really cool. Yeah. And I was like, I wanted to have a photograph of him, but I was a bit too scared. Really, he's quite a big guy, wasn't he?
I know. Yeah. I mean, it was terrifying, and so that was not a good Friday the 13th start that we'd planned.
Yeah.
But if anyone's got any Friday the 13th stories, pop them in the chat.
Yeah,
if anything's happened to you today, let us know.
Absolutely. And it was very, to be fair, we pinged a message straight away to the Patreon saying, do you understand this lock? Because it looked like you might be able to unlock it from the outside, but we got so much help, so much support. And like, you should do this, you should do that, call these people, do that. And it was like, whoa.
I know.
Yeah, it was scary. It was pretty hairy, wasn't it? Sorry. Rachel, have you had Sonic yet? We haven't, but we might do because there's a Sonic just up the road. Just up the road. And if we do have Sonic, let us know. What should we have?
Yeah. Come run this way because that side's broken.
So this little angel.
I know.
Lock this out. Lock this out.
Sorry, I'm just using you to spin because she's got a beer top. She's happy.
Look, Shiner. She loves bottle tops.
Helen W. So scary, but you will ever have an amazing Friday the 13th story to tell. Yes. I mean, I was actually nervous about telling my mum and dad because, like, I thought they loved me, but I realised they don't love me nearly half as much as they love this little one. And I didn't want to tell them what had happened this morning because we spoke to them like 10 minutes before it happened.
Yeah.
But my dad said something along the lines of bad parenting, but he was joking. And if you're watching, I want to remind you about that time that we went to Turkey and me and my brother managed to lock ourselves into the hotel room and Dad actually broke the door down.
Yeah.
Well, it actually took the door off. Now, if there was a way, I would have tried, but I didn't think I could have done that. But we've taken measures that this will not happen again. Learning experience.
Yeah. So I just saw it's gone, but I think there was a guy called Jerry asked us about Terry Blacks.
Oh.
And yes, Jerry, if you are a gentleman, yes, sir. We will be going to Terry Blacks.
We will.
Down in Red. So yeah, having a great time. I also saw Will Robinson in the chat. The chat's gone now. But Will Robinson in the house. Great, good friend of the channel, South Carolina from memory. And yeah.
Oh, Sunny Rehouse. Oh, okay. Happy birthday! It's your first Friday the 13th. Oh no, and you had me. Oh, hang on, no, I'll read that again. My first birthday was Friday the 13th, and I had measles. Oh, bless you. Today has gone very well. I'm happy to report. Have a 6-pack on me. Well,
oh, bless you.
Please have a 6-pack on us. Enjoy your birthday. It's your birthday. Everyone, please say happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, we've got some already.
Happy birthday. It just goes to show what a lovely, lovely community we have.
Trey is saying, are you still in the US? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Thank you. We are still here in Texas. Somebody's just given us John again. John, please stop. Like, you're too kind. But John said Terry Black's expensive. Here's a little help. Thank you, John. You don't need to do that. Everyone is saying happy birthday to Sunny. So happy birthday. 2010 Taylor, Alana, I can see you. Make sure you wear the Here for the Brisket shirt at Terry Black's. Alana, stop. Excuse me, everybody. Stop. Thank you. We have actually we've got some stairs where we're staying, and they have got like baby stair gates, but I can't find out how you attach them, and I don't want to go ruining places. She is usually very good, but because Mr. H just popped up the stairs, Alana wanted to obviously follow her daddy.
I love it here. I bloody love Texas.
Smells candy. YouTube just interrupted your live with a commercial. Oh, bloody YouTube.
Well, I've not set it up for doing adverts.
I think
I'm sorry if it has done adverts. I do apologise. But we just.
Oh.
What?
No, Alana.
Oh. So we just like
well done.
It's so good. So good being here. We've loved every second of it.
We are. A few people have said if we're gonna hang on.
Oh, Dr. Von Schiller, I just had my 59th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
On October the 6th.
Mr. H, you put another beer at the Muse. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my friend.
We've got a lot of people in Texas in the chat, actually. Oh, Jerry says, I'm sad you leave on my birthday. Sorry, Jerry.
Oh, no.
Jerry, I've got a funny story for you. We've got a friend who's got the same name as you, and every time your name comes up, I think, actually, we've not got a friend. I've got a childhood friend. And I'm like, is it him? But it's definitely not him. Alana's just doing some, like, removal work in the bedroom. Okay, Erica Haggett, not today, but in 2016, I graduated college, got a job offer, and got engaged within 4 hours. That's the kind of news we want to hear.
Wow.
So that was a Friday. Is that Friday the 13th, Erica? Let us know.
William Lewis, I'm in Florida. Love Florida. But we also got Wendy, San Antonio here. Howdy.
Ah, we're not too far from you.
We're not far at all. We're not far at all. Keep your eyes peeled. Robert Rose, you guys are in the right place to view the Ring of Fire tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to have to make sure we do that. Although, because we've made plans for tomorrow, I'm not sure how we're going to do it and timing. So I need to sort out.
What time will it be going on?
I think someone said just before noon. But Kaz, all things weather. Oh. Someone's bringing a whole Mickey Mouse table into view now. Thank you.
Hey!
So sorry.
Crazy child.
Kaz, I'm sure.
Is Kaz there, is it?
Kaz is in the chat, or was in the chat, but I'm sure Kaz will let us know exactly when the time is after the eclipse. I'm hoping we'll catch it.
Yeah.
So, Ike Stewart, have you tried the limited time chili cheeseburger at Whataburger yet? If not, here's a contribution towards getting one.
Yeah. We have, sir.
I wasn't going to say. So I was trying not to give anything away, but I appreciate that donation because that was like one of the best things I've ever tasted.
Thank you, sir.
That was an amazing thing.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happily would get another.
Yeah.
And do you know what?
There's one down the road, isn't there? There
is. Can I say something on Whataburger without giving things away?
No.
This isn't in the video. But it might give away my feelings on Whataburger.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah? Where? Should I go over there? Okay, give me 1 second and I'll come with you. I'll just tell everyone about Whataburger, yeah? So in my experience, come and stay with me. My experience of Whataburger.
Go on, give it a bit. Go with Lana. Needless to say, Whataburger.
I loved it.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Amazing. So Ike Stewart, thank you so much for that. We've got, I'm sorry, it went mad then. Assassin Entertainment, $5. Thank you so much. If you go to Sonic, just down the road, Sonic Cherry Lemonade, tater tots, chili cheese coney, and cinnamon sticks are particularly mandatory. Laugh out loud. Welcome to Texas, amigos. I'm going to take a photo of that. And that's that. Thank you, my friend. First of all, I'll take a photo of that. We're gonna try that.
Okay.
Because we've got Sonic just down the road.
Yeah.
Me M, $20. Have a beer from Mississippi. Me M, $20. Thank you so much. That's really kind. We bloody love you guys. Thank you so much. That's so kind.
Oh, wait. I just want to feel more human. Anna Bogart, my daughter once looked at us in the house. She was 4, and on purpose, the little
munchkin.
She loved butter, and I had the butter dish on the kitchen table. She knocked us out and ran into her room with the butter dish. Wow, the cheeky little sausage.
Look. I just seen.
Okay, Kaz, I'm here. I'll send you timing and forecast for the San Antonio area for tomorrow. Thanks, Kaz.
Thank you so much. Again, very, very quickly, if you want to see more behind the scenes, check out Patreon, Zooms and all that kind of thing. If you want to, you don't have to. You're welcome to Texas. Sorry, Trey, $10. Thank you so much. You're welcome to come to East Tennessee if you want to. Go to Tennessee versus, is that Boy? Football game. I can hook you up, and if you want cabin. Oh wow, no, you ain't got to do that.
You put us in the right direction.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Well, you guys, with your recommendations of places to go and places to stay, we would love to take everyone's recommendations up. So yeah.
Yes.
When I'm going to say when we get to East Tennessee,
we're coming. We're
going to come to as many states as we're physically able to.
How good would it be to do like a tour?
Well,
I would bloody love that. A tour of America.
It would be great.
Because it's like what we have experienced has been special, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Whether really special. We spent time in obviously Idaho. Beautiful state, beautiful people. Florida, again, Connecticut. I've been in Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and obviously Texas. It's just like, it's really weird. It always feels like home. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's like, if you have previous lives or not. And I promise you, I'm not saying this. I really feel that maybe in a previous life, me, maybe Mrs. H, we were over here, and it's like, I don't know. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. It's just like that. Just like that. Right. I think we've missed a couple of things. Blimey. Hey, wow. Ron in the house. Brother in California. Hello, H family. Don't worry. I seldom go into North.
No, in and out these days.
Sorry.
Can't wait for you to make it to the Bay Area. I got to go. Still at the office. Have a blessed weekend. You too, Ron. Thank you for the message, and hope you have a great weekend.
Love you, Ron. You've got a.
Oh, okay.
Bloody hell.
Why?
Wowza.
I'm gonna say Raida. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. This chat has helped with the travel costs. Have a wonderful day from Tennessee. Safe travels. Thank you so much. I mean, you guys are so generous, and we appreciate. Sorry, Alana's just trying to break a window. We appreciate, your super chats are just something else, and we thank you all for the super chats. But you don't need to do that. Just being here and supporting us and watching the videos is enough.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It means just saying it just means so much, because it's like without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do any of this, would we?
No.
So thank you very much.
I mean, without you guys, let's put it into perspective. Without you watching the videos,
we wouldn't have a channel. We
wouldn't be able to be doing this. We would just be going to Texas. Well, we wouldn't be going to Texas, put it that way. Because I'm not ashamed to say I didn't really know that much about Texas before the channel. We were saying, I think we may have said it in the last live actually, so sorry for repeating myself, but if it wasn't for doing this channel, and obviously I know you've been doing it along with me, I wouldn't have known about half the things that I know now about America. And I'm not saying I know a lot because I don't. I've got so much more to learn. But everyone's bit of advice, everyone telling us things that we are getting to know, us experiencing things. It's been wonderful. And sorry.
No, I'm just saying, because everyone's been so nice, it kind of not encourages us, but it's like there's like this yearning to like learn a bit more, because you are, you know, you've all been so good to us, so kind and friendly, and it's like, well, no, because you guys are like amazing. I want to learn a little bit more about the history, you know, what makes you, you know, whether you're Texan or Southern, whatever it is. And I admire the love you have for your state and your country. I really do.
I'm going to ask for some advice now. Okay, so it comes to driving. I know you're the one driving, but we both said it. So it feels like where we are in hill country, it's not like different rules on the road, because it's not that, but it's just like sometimes turning on a blinking amber light or a blinking red light, we're not really 100% sure to do. We just follow what other people are doing, but we don't want to get ourselves in trouble.
It's like a blinking amber light, isn't it? There's no red or green.
No. There's lots of them here, isn't there?
But I'm guessing that is like,
you've got to watch out.
Watch out. Slow down, watch out.
But also it's like I'm going to be careful what I say so not to offend anybody, but I find driving in Texas, you need to be a little bit more selfish and like pull out.
You need to be a bit more, not aggressive, but a bit more sort of like, right, I'm coming out, there's a gap, I'm going out.
Yeah, but if you sit there waiting for ages, you're going to be waiting and waiting, so you just need to pull out and people will let you in. But I was going to say, when you do something like that, or when you let somebody go, is the etiquette to go thank you, put your hazards on to say thank you? Because in the UK, you either go thanks or you put your hazards on to say thank you.
Gregory Davis said it means yield. Yes.
Oh, but hang on. Do you know what yield actually means? Because apart from the signs, you don't really know.
Make way.
Oh, it does, is it?
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I know, I think so.
Ron, $5, thank you. I was only saying that, can you read that? I'm sorry, my eyes, I've not got my glasses.
I was only saying that sorry, I can't read it either. I was only saying that is if I went to In-N-Out and got my favourite order every week or every day, I would be £400. The food is good here.
The food is amazing.
Okay, Aisha says, sorry, the blinking amber, slow down, ready, stop first, then go when clear, like a stop sign. Oh, so if it's just solid red, do you have to stop? Oh, sorry. If it's solid red, you have to stop, but then you can go if it's clear?
I don't think you have to stop. You have to like slow down, and if it's basically preparing you.
But it says blinking amber is slow down, red is stop first, then go when clear, like a red stop sign.
Yeah.
Flashing yellow is like caution, be prepared to yield.
Yeah.
Blinking yellow means slow down. Okay. So what is the etiquette of if somebody lets you go? I'm coming.
I'm just looking. We got a couple of couple new patrons. Sorry, just shouting the patron. Some of the patrons out. Joni 6. Oh, Possum. Woo. I'm sorry, guys. My eyes are really bad. My eyes are really bad. 606 mighty fine people watching. If you haven't liked the video, please do. Please like the video. We're having the best time in Texas. Loving it. It's I'm a scratch record, but I love it here. We fly back on Tuesday, so we've got a few days left. But already I'm feeling like depressed about going home. Already I'm like, Oh, don't want to go home. And we bloody love you. John's. Got to run. Thanks, Rod. Everyone, have a safe weekend. Bloody love you. Bloody love you, sir. Bloody love you. It's actually a massive compliment. This is nice. That's Brits. We like our beers, and we like a slightly stronger beer. Not so much fans of the light beer, but drink responsibly. Obviously, T260. Will there be more meetups? If there's time, we'd love to. We'd love to do more meetups. I just saw George. Favorite beer in the US? I really like China Bock, but I like a strong beer. I'm not sure if this is a beer that a down and out drink or if it's too strong, but we quite like a lager, like one off, called Still Reserve, which is like 8%, but it's palatable and does its job. So yes, thanks, George. Ron. Oh, Ron, $5. Thank you so much. In the Bay Area, in LA, you almost have to drive aggressively to get anywhere. In the Bay Area, nobody signals when they change lanes on the freeway. Wow, I'd struggle. People do indicate over here, but yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there driving. It's a nice little feeling because it's like I'm doing the driving thing. I'm doing the driving thing in Texas. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's playing football. She's doing football.
Football. Football?
Football. Go on. Oh wow!
Matthew Wright,
brother from another mother. Matthew Wright, $20. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Bloody hell!
Howdy, I'm only here for a few seconds. This is my last night with my fiance, and then back to Texas. Hi, bye. Enjoy your last night with Wendy. Enjoy yourselves.
Love you.
Catch you tomorrow.
Bloody love you.
Oh, do you like Matt Andrews? Do you like driving here? Oh.
If to start off with, I was really nervous, and I'm still, on edge a little bit. But I'm a lot better than I was because I'm so used to when I'm driving. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'm so used to driving, having car over this side. But now I'm driving, I've got car over this side, and it's like, it's really foreign. But I've got used to it. I've really got used to it, and I think it's great. There's a lot of good things now. I love the fact that you can turn right on the red, because you can't do that in the UK. You have to abide by the lights. We're all like, but over here, oh, look at her.
She's having a great time over there. So a lot of people are saying that if somebody lets you out, you should say thank you with your hat.
Oh, nice.
Or a wave, and then you should pay it forward and let somebody else go. Which my auntie
I love that.
told me about this little game she played when she used to drive to work here in the UK. Well, not here, over home in the UK. And she would say, right, I'm going to let 5 people pull out in front of me today on her way to work, and she'd do it. And I find I play that game sometimes because it's it feels like you're doing a little bit of a good deed.
And it's the ripple. That's what you want, that positive ripple effect, because then they'll do it, and then hopefully then the person they did it to will do it, and it'll ripple out. And I think I love it. I love it.
It is good fun driving. Well, I haven't driven, but you've driven, and it's good fun being a passenger with Mr. H driving and experiencing the Texan roads.
Yeah. The other good thing is, we would like to do a video on it. Driving in Texas. Maybe we could do a video on our thoughts on driving in Texas, but it's completely different to the UK. I have to say, it's completely different in every aspect.
Okay, so Joshua Page, Modelo with lime. We've seen Modelo beer. Is that the Texas or Mexican beer? Let us know. Clembone, $10. Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
I find driving the A1 in the UK much different than driving on the interstate in the USA.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm driving American road. I'm used to driving American roads. Have I ever driven the A1?
A1 is like going into London.
Not good at geography.
You probably haven't, no, but it's you've driven on a motorway, then.
But I've driven A roads. Yes, Pop it.
Yeah. It is completely different. It's completely different. I've really enjoyed driving over here, and my sister moved to America. She is a US citizen. They're all, my brother-in-law, all English, and they've said to me a few times that driving in America is completely different, and they will think nothing of doing like a road trip. We say road trip in the UK. It's very American. We go, well, it's very American to say, road trip. And just to give an example, and it's not a very good example, but if I wanted to see my mum and dad, bearing in mind they are 60 miles away. 60 miles away, it can take nearly 2 hours to do 60 miles. It's bad. It's not good. Not good at all. So
people are saying a drive in Texas video would be good. Also, Modelo is a Mexican beer. We're going to have to try that out. Oh, actually, I've got questions. So somewhere we were earlier, it said Mexican soda. Now, from what I could see,
really,
yeah, from what I could see, it looked to be Fanta or another drink, but I think it said Mexico on the bottle. So the same bottles, but is it different? Does it taste different? Is it worth trying Mexican beer, seeing as we're that close to the beer?
Yeah.
Sorry, sodas, seeing as we're that close to the border, and we've not been that close.
Because our a very, very good friend of the channel, Alan Whetstone, gave us some
Dublin Dr. Pepper.
Dublin Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
I didn't know there was a different Dr. Pepper. Did you?
No, but I was just laughing at Doomsday's comment. 60 miles in 2 hours. Do you have a car like Fred Flintstone have to use your feet to go?
Yeah.
No, it'd be quicker to walk, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon it would be quicker to walk.
It is.
But it's awful.
Oh, okay. So Mexican Coca-Cola tastes different. Okay, so there's obviously, because we are so close to the border, I know there are Mexican influences and Texas influences, and they merge. Hence, my guessing right, the Tex-Mex. Is it worth us trying some Mexican beer, Mexican sodas, Mexican? Obviously, we're trying Tex-Mex.
We had our first breakfast burritos this morning.
Breakfast taco we had.
Breakfast taco, sorry.
I think from. So Dana bought us a book called Texas Eats, and from what I was reading in that, I think a breakfast burrito and a breakfast taco are used interchangeably, but they were called different things depending on what the tortilla was made of. So if it's flour versus corn, but we had what was called a breakfast taco, but it was flour. So I'm not sure. Ice Princess.
It was epic.
Ice Princess, I just got in. Where are you at going? We were in Hill Country.
We're in Hill Country, ma'am.
We are doing San Antonio and Austin before we go home.
We are bloody loving.
Say hi.
Howdy.
I've got to say, in the last couple of weeks before we left, Alana has a new strong bond with that pacifier.
Yeah.
And we kept saying, when we go to Texas, when we get back, that pacifier, we've got to try and get it out and stop her. But like, she has constantly got that in her mouth at the moment. I've been trying to take it away from her. Okay, so T260, I can't believe 60 miles in the UK can take 2 hours. I have multiple occasions I worked down here in the coastal bin of Texas. I drove 186 miles just yesterday for my appointments. Yeah, you write off a couple of days for that in the UK. Doomsday, you have a room with a foosball. You're doing the vacation thing right. Do you know what? We didn't actually know we had a room with a foosball table until we walked into this room. We're like, can I just show you? So it's a foosball table with, we call it Connect 4, that over there. I don't know what you call it over here, but it's got like a...
I call that beer.
Yeah, it's got like a games thing, but I think this little table converts into different things because there's some like pool cues over there. And in the background, here, I think there's a dartboard. But we've yet to play on any of it because we only got here yesterday after, well, about 5-6 p.m. last night we got here.
And we booked this place the day before.
The night before.
The night before. So bear in mind, we're all about planning things. And we've I feel like we've just like slipped into the way of life.
We were at our accommodation in Arlington, which looked really, really nice. But I'll tell you, did you hear that? It looked really, really nice, but when we got there, it wasn't that nice. And I think we were like, okay, well, when we book the next place, we've got to make sure it's nice because it really wasn't. And I know a lot of you, especially the patrons, warned us, like, if you're going to book an Airbnb, they're not always what they say they are. So lesson learned, it wasn't. And then we booked this place and it exceeded our expectations, apart from the lock on the door.
And it was this place is actually cheaper than
the place we stayed in Arlington, but I think the place we stayed in Arlington was expensive because of its location. Is it the AT&T Stadium? But I'm like, I don't think there was a game going on. But if there was a game going on, I understand the prices going up. But for what we paid for where we stayed, just not worth it. Yeah,
it wasn't a massive negative. It was just like, because we've had such a good experience everywhere, like the Airbnb in Dallas Fort Worth was beautiful.
We stayed so when we booked where we were staying in Fort Worth, we stayed not far from the stockyards because we were like, oh yeah, we want to go there, because that's, to be honest, when we went to Fort Worth, we thought that was probably the only thing we were going to do in Fort Worth, but that exceeded our expectations in terms of the area, didn't it? There was so much more to see there, hence us staying the extra night in Arlington.
Dallas Fort Worth is like...
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. But going from Fort Worth to Dallas was two completely different experiences, because Dallas obviously was quite built up. We did the state fair, so we had busy days. But Fort Worth was just the location we stayed in, and the accommodation was exceptional, wasn't it? Really, really good. And like I said, we've got these nice pictures of the sunset, which I'll try and share.
You said it earlier. You got quite emotional, didn't you?
Oh yeah, just because we were there and doing it. Then we went to Arlington, and I think Arlington, from what I've researched and from what people are telling me, is a really nice area. I think it was just disappointing because we booked the accommodation, and where we booked the accommodation, I think because of the location being close to the Airbnb, AT&T, we compromised location over the accommodation, and it wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't. I'm glad we only spent a night there, put it that way, because it just felt like a little bit dirty, didn't it? Like it.
You're going to get that anywhere, though. Wherever you go, there's going to be like, it didn't look like it was sold. That makes sense. But it was well, no, on the website.
It wasn't as sold to us. Yeah. So the pictures looked a lot better than it was, and
But it was one night, wasn't it?
It was
one night. It made us get up early,
drive down here
and get on the road and get down here, and we are so happy, so lucky and so happy to be down here.
But literally, we were sat there going like, "Oh, we need to book something for tomorrow night because we're going to drive 4 hours and we've got nowhere to stay." So we booked this place, and we got here, and we were like, "Wow."
Which is completely not like us.
No, not in terms of last minute, but this place is really, really nice. And like I said, we got a recommendation from one of you subscribers, and he said like, just do that. Actually, a patron subscriber, and yeah, definitely worth it.
Bloody hell!
Sorry, I've been chatting away, Mrs. I don't talk much. I do talk.
Alan,
Yeah.
brother Alan, bloody love you. You shouldn't, honestly, no. Alan.
Uncle Alan.
Uncle Alan.
It's been so good
Alan's
to us.
Been amazing.
It's stunning.
Alan's been amazing. Alan was the first guy to send a parcel. Not only that, when the channel, just before the channel took off, Alan was the first. Basically, the first parcel I had from America was from Alan, and he introduced us and me into like Bucky's, s'mores, Girl Scout cookies, and Texas hospitality. We've met Alan. You've really, really looked after us. You and Aaron have been amazing.
I'm going to say
absolutely amazing. Thank you.
If it wasn't for Alan, we would not have been able to do the state fair.
No, you wouldn't.
We were going to get we were very lucky that we got media passes for the state fair, but did I have a clue about where we were going to collect them, where to go? Alan was like, "Yep, they're there. I've sorted it out." And we're like, "Alan, we'll just pick them up on the way to get to the and Alan helped us sort everything out.
He was waiting for us on the sidewalk.
Yes,
and he was like, "No, come in here." He told us what car park to go into, and directed us.
We would not have done it without Alan, and we wish we could have spent
more time
again with you
and Aaron,
because we've really enjoyed your company, as we've enjoyed everyone's company that we've encountered. But a special thanks to Alan. Like, you've forever got a place in our heart. And for those of you that watched the Sopapilla cheesecake, Alan was the one that said to make it, and I'm so glad we did, because this is Mr. Sopapilla cheesecake.
But he was like awesome, because he was like, because obviously we met Alan at the Water Gardens.
Yeah.
But he was like, he sort of stood back a little bit, and he was like sussing the area out for us, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So he was like forward. He was like forward planning things for us, wasn't he? And it was like amazing. So thank you.
No,
thanks, Alan.
We love you, Alan. Oh my gosh. Right. So Killer GB, want to know the driving rules in Texas? Try taking 30 minutes to skim over the state's driver's handbook. That might be not be a bad idea. 30 minutes. Heather Santel, please come to PA, Hershey, PA, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Football game at Penn State State College, PA, Gettysburg, PA. Battle Civil War took place September. Leaves change. You've been to Pennsylvania? I've not.
Yes, ma'am.
You have. But we're going to go to as many states as we physically can. And just because we're here in Texas, just because we've been to Florida, I'm going to put it out there, wherever our family are, we're going to be visiting there more often than any other state, because obviously we want to spend as much time with family. But when we can get to other states, we're going to hit as many states as we physically can, as long as we can afford to, as long as you've got the vacation time, and as long as we've got the health to travel. And America for us is going to be the number one place we need to visit, apart from when we visit family, because what we're experiencing so far, we're absolutely loving it, and I don't see why we'd want to go anywhere else, quite frankly.
I'm already a little bit upset about going home, and it's like we fly home Tuesday, so it's Friday today, so we've got a few more days left, and
I think we're not going to be able to stay on too long, everybody. Let's say maybe another 10 minutes, because I do need to make us some dinner. So tonight we've had so much fast food and barbecue, etc. We went. Should I say where we went today?
Yeah.
We went to HEB and we did a little bit of shopping. So we got a little bit of food. So we're gonna like just make something tonight that's not fast food, and have a little family dinner together.
The first night.
Huh? What do you want, baby? Ham. This one wants some ham. We're gonna make dinner in a minute. Say hello. Hi. Oh, she's watching Dino Ranch.
There's still 500 people watching.
Oh,
Crazy.
thank you, everybody. So yes, we're not going to be able to spend too long. Oh, Rev Cheryl's in the chat.
Rev Cheryl, love you.
Hi, Cheryl.
Howdy.
T360, I'm going to see the Alamo, definitely.
Yeah.
I think we need to come here and see the Alamo as well.
You can't not come here and not see the Alamo.
So up and down this one. So yeah, we're gonna probably say like 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to go make us some dinner. Get Alana sorted as well. But I think somebody said, I think it was Joey, something nourishing. We got chicken, rice, and vegetables.
What was the tacos from HEB? Tortillas, sorry.
So we've got some flour tortillas because a lot of you said you need to try them. So we've got those. Hang on a minute. I realised George is still up. It's like...
What, George H?
Yeah, it's late, George. Go to sleep. Erin Bernstein. Erin, Ice Cream Museum. That looks amazing. We've not yet been there. But there is so much for us to do. And I think... I just love the fact that all of you have given us so many good recommendations to try, because I think if you would come to our hometown and ask us, or sister, what should we do? I wouldn't have nearly as much of a clue as what you've all told us what to do.
Yeah,
so we're getting very well-rounded.
We're very, 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 excuse me, very, very appreciative of all the advice we've had.
2010 Taylor, 2010 Taylor. Mr. H, did Mrs. H just say she was frying up some chicken? No. I've learned my lesson. I'm not frying any chicken. We're just having some chicken. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but we're going to make something. Oh, one thing we did think, so obviously we've got a foosball table here, but the accommodation is quite well equipped.
Yeah,
if we've got time, we could do a cooking with H, yeah?
What should we cook?
But if we were going to do something...
If we were going to do cooking with H, let us know. What should we cook?
So, Erin, I saw a clip of crazy woman in Bristol shooting up a police station. I thought, it's not that Bristol. Well, I don't think it is that Bristol because we don't have guns, but, you know, some of the Bristol women are quite cray-cray, aren't they? Pandora 582, access to the basement at the Alamo. Now, we know what this one is now. We know that's a little bit of a joke, and we're not going to ask for the basement. Continue live stream as combo cooking with H. We could, but can you do proper southern fried chicken? Terry Carter. No, because I couldn't do any kind of southern fried chicken. I tried, but...
Yeah, you did good.
I didn't do very well on the southern fried chicken. Yes, Joey. All right, Carrie Grant was from Bristol, UK. Yes, and I actually, that's my only claim to fame, and it's not even a claim to fame. So I actually waitress for one of his memorials in Bristol, and I actually do silver service. And that was my only claim to fame.
Wow.
But yes, Carrie Grant was from Bristol in the UK, and we have got, I don't know if it's still there, but in one of, there's a few things like for him, so like how you would, not for your presidents, but how you would have like, I'll get you some ham, baby, how you would have your monuments for people of importance. We've got some of those things in Bristol for Carrie Grant because he was a treasure.
We got hang on. Oh. I just saw Yeah, Killer GB 420. Yeah, we should do a collaboration with New Zealand family. Yeah, we would love to. We've reached out to them quite a few times.
And they're probably here at similar times.
They're obviously very, very busy. But yeah, we've reached out to them quite a few times, and you know, their channel's like massive, much bigger than we are. But yeah, we'd love to do something with them. But obviously they're just so busy, then it's not happened. But thank you so much for your super chat. Elf Dog.
Ah, yay!
Howdy. In the house, $10. Thank you so much. Enjoy your remaining days in Texas. Did you go to Dallas downtown historic district? Have a great weekend. Thank you, Elf Dog.
I'm struggling with the geography because I'm not very good at it. We did, when we were in Dallas, we did JFK, like Dealey Plaza, and we did Pioneer Plaza, and then we were there for the State Fair. But I don't know how much else there was to do that we missed because I'm not really sure what areas what. Because when we were driving through, it's like medical district, downtown district, and we just followed.
We don't know what is what.
So Blake Robert, I enjoy your channel. Miss H does some really nice cooking videos. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Safe travels. So we just want to say thank you for everyone for joining us. It's Howdy from us from the Hill Country. If we can and the internet is okay, we'll do another live before we go back home. But little one over here is ready for some food and we need to get cooking.
Yep. Cooking with H.
Well, not that kind of cooking with H.
Yeah. And all that leaves us to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see you in the next Texas video.
Hey! Love you.